What's up, everybody? I have made my way into Ninh Binh, and I am here staying at a place called the Ninh Binh Mountainside Homestay. This family is super amazing. Just got in here. They've invited me to a goat dinner hot pot. Now, we're going to film this over a couple of days because it is currently 42 degrees Celsius. The couple of days that we're going to be here, we're going to be between 40 and 42. For you Americans out there, that's 102 to 105 degrees. I'm going to tell you more about this resort as we go along here, but let's check this out. So what they've brought out here is they brought the hot pot out here, and what you have here is your broth. There's a huge, beautiful tray of fresh herbs and veggies and chilies. And then they also have this goat meat here. Once we get to a boil here, we're gonna add this goat meat into it a little bit at a time. They've also brought out a couple of different sauces. This appears to be like a tamarind satay, I'm not sure yet. And then something that I've had a lot of here in Vietnam. Salt, pepper, chilies. There's a lime with this. This is not a calamansi, this is a lime. Now, I want you guys to be completely aware here. Ninh Binh Mountainside Homestay. They are not paying me for this. I am not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. I will make not a penny if any bookings are made through a link that I leave for them. I just simply love this family that much. Like, they are so amazing. They're so super helpful. They have shown me tons of places to try some food here while I'm here in Ninh Binh. So over the next couple of days, I'm gonna show you guys as much as I possibly can. But right now, let's wait for this to boil up so we can add some goat to it. I'm just gonna start throwing whole bits of herbs in here. Ooh, love, I might need your help just to start throwing some.
Okay. Which ones? Any?
Just grab any that you can grab a hold of. There's tons of chili. So this broth, and there's onions in here, there's pineapples in here, there's lemongrass in here, tomatoes. There's like whole chunks of tomatoes. I'm actually gonna try and eat one of them. So what I got here, I'm gonna try this little, I think it's a tamarind sauce. This is gonna be extremely hot, but here's just a piece of that goat. While this is going away there, I'm gonna get this in as quickly as I can. Oh. Oh wow, that's beautiful. That is super tender. It is definitely a tamarind sauce. All right, so let me see if I can get another piece of this goat out. I want to try just that on its own, just so I can get a flavor of the goat. Here we go. I can't believe how tender that is. Every time I've ever had goat in my life, it's a bit chewy, it's a bit tough. That is super flavorful, super tender, slightly gamey. Oh, that is nice. I'm gonna see if I can grab just a little bit of these rice noodles, and I'm gonna dunk in here for just a second and get them right back out. Let me see if I can get some of these herbs. Oh, look at that, I got a tomato. Pineapple. All right, we may want to drop this temp on this just a little bit. Sorry, love. I'm throwing stuff over at M here. I want to get just a little bit of this broth, but I want to try just this broth. Ooh, it's a bit sour. The lemongrass makes it extremely fragrant. Ooh, that is really good. A little bit of bone, a little bit of the goat. I don't have any of the veg here. I'll get that on the next bite. Oh wow. With the broth, it's even better because you get a little gamey taste from the goat. You get the sourness from the broth, the lemongrass popping through there. You get a little bit of this bone and some veg, and some pineapple. This broth is awesome. Oh man. So if you don't know anything about Ninh Binh, Ninh Binh is famous for goat. They do a lot of it. You're probably going to see a lot of goat in this video. This is so good. Oh yeah, I got a little chili in there. And it hit the back of my throat. I can't get over how good this broth did. It's something that I think Em's really going to like because she's Filipino.
What's that supposed to?
And the Filipinos do like their more sour type broths. Imagine like sinigang, a more flavorful sinigang broth.
Oh, it's spicy.
It is a little bit spicy, but I don't want to hear you complain about spicy right now because I've seen you eat a lot spicier than what this is. So this salt, pepper, chili, and lime, I've had this a lot with Trung Vit Long. It's great. It's not a bad thing. I've always had the Trung Vit Long with kumquat though, not lime. But I want to see just how this works with the goat. All right, here we go. I like it because of the instant burst of the chili. That works with Trung Vit Long. But with the goat itself, I actually prefer this other sauce. All right, I'm going back to just the goat with this little tamarind sauce that they have here. And the way this was explained to me is that it's a special sauce for goat. That's all they would tell me about it. There's definitely tamarind in this. What else is in here? I have no idea, but there's definitely tamarind in here. This sauce is unbelievably delicious. Wow. The goat is phenomenal. This broth. It's literally the star. Strong lemongrass coming through, slightly spicy from all the chilies, a bit sour. If I'm not mistaken, Tuan was saying it's got something to do with rice when I guess it's like a fermented rice thing that they're doing when they make this broth. But there's this beautiful sourness to it. Contrasted by a little bit of sweet from the pineapple. Cool. Just so you guys are aware, this is the last video from Vietnam. My visa expires in a couple of days, and I'm heading off to a new country. Not where I was expecting to go, but I love the place, so I have no problem going back there again. You'll have to stay tuned and see where I end up at. But I want to take just a second here and thank everybody here in Vietnam for all of the amazing recommendations they've made, the super nice people, the beautiful food that I found everywhere. This has been a long time coming for me to get to this country, and I can't wait to get back. I'm only allowed to be in country for 90 days at a time, which is almost up. I will be back soon. That much I can guarantee. So as usual with everything Ninh Binh Mountainside Homestay, I will leave links down in the description for this place. Like, it's amazing. Like, such a sweet family. They more than look out for you, and they've gone out of their way to make sure that we are extremely comfortable. And not just because I'm carrying a camera around with me. I've seen them do it to every single guest that has stepped foot in here. And it's why they have such great reviews. Like, they're such an amazing family. So if you want to check them out, link in the description. That's it. Turning in for the night. Big day ahead of us tomorrow. Hot pot goat here was unbelievably delicious. See you guys tomorrow. Just a tidbit of information for you. The Bai Dinh Pagoda Complex Temple, we're gonna get really bright here for just a second, is the largest temple complex Buddhist temple complex in Vietnam. And it feels like it, because we've been here for about 3 hours, and I don't think we're even halfway through it yet. Oh yeah, there's more. Wow. We've made our way down to Phố Cổ Hoa Lư, here in Ninh Binh. It is still super hot out here. It's like 7:30 at night right now. I swear to God, it's like 40 degrees. Like I'm dripping in sweat. But tons of little food down here. It's gonna be extremely touristy, but I'm never going anywhere where I can't find loads of grilled meat and not go after this. Let's give this a shot. M has chosen everything here. I don't know what half of it is. It looks like a couple of sausages. Like, if you know right offhand what the name of this is properly, let me know. That just looks like pork barbecue to me. But you get a little side, is this a chili sauce, Boo?
Yeah.
Are you okay with it? Yeah. Not too spicy? So M is sitting over there, diving into it. I'm just gonna grab this one here, start with. It just looks like a pork barbecue to me. I'll tell you if it's any different when I bite into it. That is 100% pork barbecue, but it's delicious. Now, one thing I don't see here that I love when you get pork barbecue normally is the fatty bits at the end. There's a couple of fatty bits here in the middle of this, but nothing right on the end. Which one are you eating now?
This one.
What is it? Do you know right offhand? Like just by, it's pork?
Like ground pork.
Like a ground pork? Kind of like a very large nem lui with no lemongrass. Longanise, I don't think the Vietnamese are going to know what a longanise is. All right, so M says that this is also like a ground pork. Just kind of formed around the stick. Let's give this one a shot. It's like a sweet pork sausage. Almost a hot doggy. Kinda. It doesn't, it's not a lot of pork that you feel in it, like pork chunks.
Sorry. I have some. Thank you.
That is very nice. Once again, I don't think I've ever had a piece of pork that I didn't love. Have you tried this one yet? We have another sausage here. I don't know what this one is. Let's see. There's a lot of sweet in this one here. I think this is a combination of multiple things. The sausage itself has a beautiful snap to it. Like this one's actually really good. If you like a little bit sweeter things, they're not like some of the sausages that you find in Southeast Asia where they're overwhelmingly sweet. Like I've had chorizos in some countries. It's almost unbearably sweet. Like this is fantastic. There's a little subtle sweetness to it. Oh, that's good. Oh. That banh mi is extremely dry. I'm gonna wash down the super dry banh mi. Little bit of Hanoi. This was a great find for me. Here in Ninh Binh, for whatever reason, you find bia Saigon everywhere. There's nothing wrong with bia Saigon. It works fine. You know, I haven't seen any bia Hanoi since I've been here. I actually prefer it to the bia Saigon. What we have here is a little deep fried quail. I don't know what the proper name of this was. I'm pretty sure when I did this in Saigon, this was referred to as kuchimba, which was deep fried in butter. I don't know if this is butter or not. This has been deep fried in. These are all pre-cooked a bit. I am just gonna bite right into the side of this little thing here. The heads and the necks on these are not worth eating to me. The wings, there's nothing to them. The feet, you just gotta kind of get into it, get into the breast a little bit. See if you can get some of the meat off of it. Alright, definitely not butter. It's just simply deep fried. But it's extremely tasty. You're gonna have to watch out for the rib cage here if you don't want a mouthful of bones. Now, here's the thing. Like, I think some Vietnamese will actually eat some of these smaller bones here. It's a bit too developed for me, but I'm just trying to get rid of all the bony parts in there. The quail. itself is beautiful. It's delicious. Is it the kuchimba that I had in Saigon? No, that was otherworldly. But this, once again, it's quail. So it's a chewier meat than you find in anything else. Still delicious though. Okay, this place is super packed. There's no tables available at all. Like, I'm gonna come out here just so you can kind of see. There's a little boardwalk that runs along the waterfront here, and it's just super packed everywhere. I am trying to get some snails here. We'll see if I manage to get them. This has been a massive problem. Just sat there and waited for like an hour to try and get these snails. Couldn't get a table, was willing to sit out in front of their stall and just eat them. As soon as they brought them over to me, they started blaring copyrighted music, like super loud. I've had to walk about 1 kilometer down the road to get away from it. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to filter out what's still there. But anyways, this is called ok meat. And ok meat is a jackfruit snail. It's a local snail from here in the Ninh Binh area. I'm gonna give a couple of these a try. Like most snails, they're really chewy. But, hey, I don't want to sound ridiculous here. They kind of taste like jackfruit a little bit. Like, I know that that's just the technical name for them, but it kind of resembles jackfruit. Yes, I swear to God, it tastes like jackfruit. Tell me I'm wrong. All right, I'm having Em try these. She's off to the side right now. Hey, there is a bit of a jackfruit flavor to it. It's chewy.
Maybe that's what the snails eat.
Hey, it has a bit of a jackfruit flavor to it. It's weird. Yeah, so oak meat literally translates to jackfruit snail. And it tastes like jackfruit. Like, yeah, I know it sounds bizarre. Swear to God, it was 100% jackfruit. Wow, it's kind of awesome. So these are local snails. So most of what I've had here in Vietnam have been sea snails of some kind. And yes, I know I'm going off frame here, but I found a little platform of some kind that I can set the camera on. I'm a little blown away by these. That is a jackfruit snail. Wow. Wow, that lighting back there is really bad, and I'm just looking at the screen to the side. The lights that are coming through that way are rough. This whole area that we're in right now, it is super touristy. It very much reminds me of Hoi An. The difference, I think, between here and a Hoi An is Hoi An to me almost seemed like an even split of Vietnamese people and tourists of many kinds. A lot of Western tourists in Hoi An. Here seems much more dominated by Vietnamese. Like, this is a regular thing for them that the local residents here come and hang out down here. The food's been good. There's been some surprises with everything. It is still touristy because it's a really nice area. Like, come check this place out. But I think I'm going home because we've toured all over the place today. Super hot and sweaty. Went home, had showers, came out. I am drenched in sweat again. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. This place is called Minh Long 89, and what they do is an eel noodle soup here. Now, we got dropped off by Grab at the wrong location. We had to walk like 3 kilometers to get here. It is super hot. It's super early in the morning. Let's check this out. So this here is the Minh Long, which is an eel noodle soup. Now, I've already mixed herbs. So there's banana blossoms, there's bean sprouts, there's Vietnamese coriander, some peanuts, some lime. I have not added any chilies to this yet because Em is with me, and Em has already dove in to a little bit of this here. What do you think of this soup? Creamy?
For some reason. Very delicious, and you get why it's breakfast.
Yeah, you guys, you could see that. This is just the broth here.
Like little bits of eel Mushed up all over.
Yeah, because it's a little bit thicker than what you would normally get. So creamy isn't exactly the right word, but it's got this beautiful woody, earthy flavor to it. That is fantastic. The eel in this. So there's a piece of the eel for you. I love the eel here in Vietnam because they do all of the cleanup on it for you. You don't have to sit there and dig around the vertebrae and the bones to try and get the tiny little bit of meat. They've already done it for you. It's got a beautiful flavor. Like, it's not a super fishy thing or anything else. It's just a delicious all around. Let's get one here with banana blossom, some of the glass noodles. Minh Long is normally super packed. Because of our mishap this morning, we had to walk 3 kilometers to get here and get drenched in sweat. That's what we have the van for. They're almost ready to close. The owner is super sweet. She went out of her way to make sure that I got a bowl to be able to try this. This place normally sells 300 bowls of this every single morning. But if you want to get here with the crowds, you're gonna have to get here a lot earlier than 9:30 or 9:45. If I'm not mistaken, they open at 6 a.m. and they're open from 6 to 10. That's it.
Oh, she has a photo when it's sleep time. No chairs.
Many people.
I don't know if that's gonna focus there for you. It's probably too much glare. Yeah, that's not gonna focus because there's too much glare coming off of the screen because I do have the sun coming right in on me. The owner just walked up and she heard me talking to you guys and she's talking about peak time. So she's showing me pictures during the peak time, which I already saw because I had researched this place before I came in. Yeah, like she's showing me pictures here.
Many people.
The entire restaurant is packed. Like there is no space available. It's standing room only at that point. So yeah, you've got to get here a lot earlier if you want to come and experience the crowds. The soup itself, the eel's fantastic. Oh yeah, I used the peanuts already. Yeah. I think she used some more.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, owner is super sweet. She's over here making sure I got enough peanuts in my bowl now. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh wow, Em's not happy right now because it is still early enough in the morning. But to be this hot and sweaty this early in the morning. Oh. Thank God this soup is working. Oh, it's awesome. Honestly speaking, maybe one of the best breakfasts I've had in a long time. Oh, so good. That's wrapping up here at Minh Long 89. The eel noodle soup here is out of this world good. Super fantastic. This is home. She is the owner of the establishment. This place is unbelievable. I am going to leave links down in the description below for you guys if you want to come check this place out.
Yes. Hi guys, my name is Thương. I'm 3 years old. Xin chào tất cả quý vị các bạn đã đến với quán Miến Lươn 89 của mình. Thì địa chỉ quán của mình là số nhà 89 tại đường Hải Thượng Lãn Ông. Thì miến lươn là một món ăn rất là bổ dưỡng, giàu dinh dưỡng và nó rất là, đây là một cái đặc sản rất là nổi tiếng ở Ninh Bình. Thì nếu như các bạn mà có dịp đến Ninh Bình thì xin mời các bạn ghé quán Miến Lươn 89 để thưởng thức ạ.
Perfect. All right, let's go see what else we can get into. Next place we're going to do here is a place called Detour. This place specializes in goat, and being as how I missed filming it the last time I did it for you, I am going to try thịt con again while we're here. We'll also order a couple other dishes here. We'll show you that when they come out. Going goat feast here. The first one that I've got out here. This is a goat meat with lemon. It's done with lemon, as best I can understand it. It looks like there's garlic, some sesame seeds in here. You get a little sauce off to the side with it. As best as I can tell so far, it tastes like tamarind. So let's just try that one now. There are a lot of fatty bits in there. The tamarind sauce, I think, overwhelms it a little bit. You got to go extremely easy on it. So they bring everything out to you with a full assortment of fresh herbs and vegetables with rice paper wraps. With a lot of things, you do a lot of rice paper wraps around here. I want to try just the goat though. The goat, it's slightly gamey, a little chewy, a lot of good fatty bits in it, but it's fantastic. I don't even want to dip into the sauce because the goat meat has a beautiful flavor on its own. We also ordered some stir-fried morning glories with garlic, and Em's just sitting there eating all of that. She's not even touching the goat. Maybe that's because I got it right in front of me, though. All right, I'm gonna try and go a little tiny dip. No, never mind. That's not a little tiny dip. All right, try it one more time with the salmon sauce. After a couple of pieces with just straight fatty bits and straight goat meat there, dipping into the tamarind sauce actually works quite well. You still get the flavor coming through. Palate cleanser with a little bit of stir-fried morning glories. Oh, damn. Their morning glories are really good. Oh, that's nice. I do not remember the proper Vietnamese name for this. I ordered it in Vietnamese because I was reading the menu. And the reason that I ordered it is because I saw hot, which I know is chilies. So this is goat meat that's, I'm not sure how it's done. I just know there's chilies in this. Now, what I'm hoping for, on the dish, there's one little chili on top of it. I'm hoping that's not what they mean by with chilies. But there is a little bit of veggie in this. Let's try just a piece of the goat. No dip, a little bit of the veg. Let's see if there's any spice in it. There is absolutely zero spice to this at all. There's nothing spicy about it. So I'm assuming the chili came from the one chili that's sitting on the plate. What I am getting a lot of there is lemongrass. Tons of lemongrass in there. It's very similar to the lemon version that Em has. Oddly enough, I would say lemongrass flavor is much stronger in this than it is in hers. You mix the tamarind sauce in there. Oh, that's nice. Like, that is like a bunch of fattiness there. I don't know what exactly that is. Give it a shot. That's just pure fat. The goat meat is beautiful. I think what happens here is that you get this tamarind sauce that somewhat balances out the gamey flavor of the goat meat. That is way too much tamarind sauce. Like, at least I think this is a tamarind sauce. I am not 100% sure. Oh, look. That is beautiful. Okay, so here we go again. This is Tikan. If you watched the last video, I may have cut it out. I don't remember. When I had the Tikan and I did not record. Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm recording right now, so I don't do it again. I did mention at the end of that segment there, I don't remember if I included it in the video, that I'll probably never eat this again. I felt so bad that I lost that footage that I'm doing it again. So I'm just throwing some peanuts on top of here. There's some fresh herbs on here. Sprinkle some lime all over this. Now, if you haven't seen that video, it's somewhere up here. I'm not sure. I think it's over here. That's the video if you want to see it, where I actually was trying it the last time. If I tip that over too much there, yeah, we're trying to see if we can focus in on that. But if I tip that over too much, it's just gonna roll right out of here. So, I don't know why I'm nervous again. I've done this before. The last time I had this, it was, the issue for me was the innards were in it. The blood's not bad, blood like anywhere else. Doesn't have a ton of flavor to it, but you can kind of see how gelatiny it is. Tons of little innards packed inside of there. But here you go, one more time for you guys. This is tikkan. It's the same thing again. You hear it? That's not peanut. The blood, not disturbing. The disturbing bit is those innards. Like, I've done it twice now. And it's not awful. Once again, it's not a horrible thing. It's just these innards that are in it, whatever it is, it's just so cartilagey, bristly, chewy, snappy. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. And here's the thing. Most Vietnamese people won't even eat this. And I think that there's a big concern about the healthiness of it. Like, I have literally read that you could die from eating this. Go blind. It's not the most awful thing I've ever put in my mouth, but it is a little bit disturbing to chew on these bits. Like, yeah, I just can't really do it. That's wrapping up scene 2. Like, this place is super packed. Like, I don't know if you can see back behind me. This is one little tiny section. We were all the way in the back by the river there. The food's fantastic. The place is super packed. Come check this place out. Link down in the description. See what else we can get into. The last stop I'm going to do here is going to be at the homestay that I'm staying at. This is Ninh Binh Mountainside Homestay, and the food here is fantastic. I'm staying here. Their place is awesome. Tuan and Hao are amazing hosts, and if you guys are in Ninh Binh, you should definitely come check this place out. Let's eat some food right now. So what I've ordered here, 2 different dishes. One of them in particular that I wanted to show you guys here because it's fantastic. It's not like the guon that you get in Hanoi, which is more like a wet rice noodle. It's what they call wet cake. But this is their pho con ga, and it's a regular rice paper wrap, but these are the ones that you would have to moisten, so they're very soft. There are beautiful fillings that are inside of this here. There's egg, there's cucumber, there's vermicelli, there's the chicken. You're gonna get cilantro in there. You're gonna get a little bit of daikon in there. And their nuoc mam here is fantastic. I swear to you, it's one of the best ones that I've had thus far in Vietnam. So going after one of these first. Let's go. Mint. That's what I left out of there. As soon as you bite into these, you get this burst of fresh mint flavor in your mouth. The nuoc mam is spicy. I literally love this family. They go out of their way to make sure your stay is as pleasant as can be. Their food is fantastic. I got a Bia Saigon sitting right here. Okay, why Bia Saigon up here in Ninh Binh? I don't really know, but it works. It's a beer. Like, awesome place to stay, awesome food. Really love these guys. Oh man. And then this one here. This is called Cong Ga Chin. Now, I don't do a whole lot of Cong Ga on camera because it's just not all that interesting really. The only reason I wanted to show you this one here is because of this. So, when you grab the crispy chicken that they have here, it just looks like a giant chicken nugget, right? Watch. Look at that. It's whole, flaky breast piece of chicken that they do with this here. It's all fantastic. It's something so simple and yet completely delicious. All right, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit of fish sauce. Got a little bit of this mixed up. We're gonna get some egg, some rice, some of that chicken, and that spicy nuke mom that they have. Such a beautiful, filling, simple dish. Like, it's fantastic. Their food is just, there's something very pure about it, if that makes sense to you. It's just like a small family that's sitting here in the middle of the mountains. They have their little homestay. Of course, they're trying to make a living and do the best they can in life, but it's just pure love that is poured into their food, and it shows. Oh, that is good. And if you find that this bunga junior is not spicy enough for you, or you need to add a little bit of something more to it, just grab one of these. And then chase it up with a chili.
Yeah, it was like the
Holy shit, that's hot.
and then you also get curds and
These chilies here have so much fire on them. That's killing this video off right here. If you guys make it into Ninh Binh, come check out Ninh Binh Mountainside Homestay. This place is awesome. The ownership is amazing. Food's fantastic. All the food here in Ninh Binh has been amazing too. We're killing this one off right here. You guys be sure to tune in next week. See what country I end up in next.